Welcome back. We're here to talk about Saturday's Premier League match between Swansea and Crystal Palace. Pascal, Swansea, they come into this off the back of defeat to Manchester City.
Yeah, they do. Obviously, going to the Etihad, it's never an easy place to go. City, in the last two seasons, they've been really strong at home. Not quite so much this season, but Swansea, they would have gone there pretty confident because they beat Arsenal at the Liberty Stadium in their game before the international break. But the international break maybe came at the wrong time because that result against Arsenal was so encouraging. But going to City, I think not too bad. But they took the lead. I think it was in the 9th minute. Wilfried Bony scored, and if anything, that was probably too early. So. He's such a key player for them. I think whether they can keep him in January is a huge thing coming up. Yeah,
he had a fairly slow start to the season, but he's in top form right now. I think he's scored more goals than anyone else in this calendar year in the Premier League, which just goes to show how important he is to Swansea. He's a superb player when he's on top form. He's almost unplayable. He's so big and strong. He's got a nice touch. He can do almost anything. Lacks maybe a bit of pace, but he makes up for that with his power and positioning, and everything about him is just a tough thing for the defenders to face. He's vital to the team, and when you've got the likes of Sigurdsson feeding him as well, that's a recipe for success for Swansea.
Yeah, and I think they'll look at their fixtures coming up and think, they're only 1 point off the top four even after that defeat to City, and they had a really tough run. They played Everton, Liverpool, Arsenal and City, and now their fixtures, they definitely get a lot easier in the next few weeks in December, and we know the fixtures, they do bunch up in December, and they have got easier fixtures, so they'll definitely look at the table and think, we can keep our push for the top four going here with the fixtures that are coming, and obviously the Palace at home, they're one of the teams they'll fancy beating.
Yeah, Palace will come full of confidence though. They got a really good win against Liverpool last time out. Went behind within 90 seconds, which might have been fearing the worst, might have been fearing a Liverpool backlash after their poor form. But then to come back from that, they responded really well, full of fight, determination, the sort of performance you saw under Pulis last season when they were so impressive. And then to bounce back, score 3 goals, ended a poor run of form. They were 5 games without a win, and they started the match in the relegation zone because results went against them on the Saturday. They played on the Sunday, but climbed out at the first time of asking. Really impressive performance and result.
Yeah, so many of the players in Palace colours that day, they really did impress me. Dwight Gale obviously came in, and his recent record against Liverpool is excellent. But for me, Mili Jedinak, he's such an important player for them, the captain. In years gone by, he's been more of a important player defensively in midfield, but he's offering quite a lot going forward this season. He takes penalties, gets forward when he can. He's a threat at set pieces, and lovely free kick that he scored from that sealed the win. Gorgeous free kick. But Yannick Bolasie as well for me, really impressed. He's the last couple of 2-3 seasons, he's been a sort of player that I've watched, and he's just so frustrating to watch because he's the sort of player, he's got all these skills, but a lot of the time when he does them, they're just unnecessary, and he just takes risks that he doesn't need to, doing silly rolls with the ball and stuff. But when he plays like he did against Liverpool, he's so pacey down the wing, and I think if Warnock could just really, I'm sure he does this anyway, but if he really needs to work on his intelligence, I think, on the football pitch, because if he can just make his decision-making, right more times than it is wrong, then I think he could be such a game changer for them because he does so much that a lot of their other players don't.
What's your score prediction for this one?
I think, Swansea, they'll definitely go into its favourites being at home. Palace, their away form hasn't been great, but I think Palace, like you say, they will take a lot of confidence from that Liverpool performance, and it did impress me, so I think they might get a point here. I'm going to go 1-1.
Could be a turning point for them, couldn't it? But Swansea, they're very impressive at the moment. Gary Monk's done a very good job with them this season. I think I'm going to go for a Swansea win, 2-0. So we're going for 1 Swansea win and a draw. Thanks for watching.